I broke into a rich woman's house hoping to steal some cash, but I completely lost it inside her trash pile mansion. As a neat freak thief with six-pack abs, I couldn't help cleaning her place all afternoon. I left a note calling her a slob, then took $1,895 as my cleaning fee. But the second I picked up my bowl at a noodle shop, the cops grabbed me by the shoulder. Unexpectedly, Yeja Q signed a forgiveness letter on the spot, then started asking me out every day. Every single time she fought to pay the bill until that glass of red wine slid down my throat. When I opened my eyes the next morning, I finally realized I had already fallen right into her hands. My name is Zhang Wei. I make a living with one skill, picking locks. But I've never used that skill for anything honest. Back home, my mom depends on medicine every day, and the little money I make each month is nowhere near enough to fill that bottomless hospital pit. When life pushes you to the edge of a cliff, who still has the energy to worry about dignity? This time, my target was Unit 1704 in a luxury apartment building on the west side. The owner, Yeja Q. Her skin was fair, her features were gorgeous, and even her name sounded cold and otherworldly. I watched her for 2 full weeks. Her routine was as precise as an alarm clock, 9 to 6. A textbook office worker. This kind of target was loaded and low risk, basically the perfect sheep for me to fleece. Today was the day to close the net. I followed her to the entrance and watched her graceful figure turn into the underground garage. I counted a full 10 minutes in my head. Once I was sure she wouldn't come back, I lowered my cap. Then I casually went upstairs. My tool slid smoothly into the lock. I flicked my wrist a few times, and with a crisp click, the door opened. I slipped inside, shut the door behind me, and the whole move was smooth as water. The next second, a bizarre mix of rotten takeout, sour unwashed clothes, and leftover perfume hit me straight in the face. I froze at the entryway, almost wondering if I had picked the wrong lock and walked into a garbage transfer station. I know a lot of young people's homes are kind of messy these days, but to reach this level, I, Zhang Wei, have seen a lot in my line of work, but this was a first. Clothes were piled into a mountain on the couch. I couldn't even tell which ones were still clean, and which ones had already been worn dirty. Takeout boxes were stacked shakily on the coffee table, with unfinished food inside. Some were already growing mold. There was nowhere to step on the floor, snack bags, makeup bottles, and torn-up delivery boxes everywhere. I seriously wondered if she never walked in her own home and just floated around like a fairy. Was this really the home of the goddess named Yeji Q? Where was the goddess energy? Did the air in here absorb it all? What little professional discipline I had was instantly drowned by pure physical discomfort. The clean freak in my bones could not handle a place this filthy. A nameless rage started rising in my chest. Such a nice place. Great layout, expensive decor. How did she manage to turn it into a pigsty? Fine, you win. Stealing could wait. If I didn't clean this place up, I couldn't even find a decent spot to stand and rob her. If word got out, it would embarrass our entire profession. I dropped my tool bag by the door, rolled up my sleeves, and got to work. And just like that, I worked until 4:30 in the afternoon. Me, Zhang Wei, a decent-looking six-pack thief built from years of hard work, was sweating like crazy in Yeja Q's mansion, working as an unpaid housekeeper. I took out trash, wiped tables, mopped floors, and sorted all those expensive-looking clothes. Anything that needed hanging got hung. Anything that needed washing got sent to wash. The dishes soaking in the kitchen sink were basically growing mushrooms, and the makeup bottles on the bathroom counter were all over the place. I cursed in my head while I worked. This job was more exhausting than picking 10 locks. By the time I finally tied up the last trash bag, dusk had already fallen outside. I looked at the living room, now completely transformed. The floor was so clean it reflected